What? Oh, okay. Hasley just been trying to leave me out for a while, so I don't even simply know, like, okay, so, now how could this happen in the first place? But hey, but good day! No, I think that's pretty much it for today. I still have a lot of work to do, so, yeah, just pardon me for that screw up, for that screw up just now. And so, yeah, and now I could just try to hop into the first song. I could hop into it, but as soon as you see it, pretty much like, yeah, you would even definitely don't even know, like, why did I actually don't even open with a vampire theme song, even though, yeah, this is my original intention. And also, hey, my Lillians, how goes things? I would never just even able to just forgive me for that. I don't even know about all the odds that the simple odds I'm gonna have here. But hey, notice anything different? So, so you're feeling a bit better now. So, okay, so whatever it is, whatever happened to you to the point that you might actually feel kind of bad in the past few days. Let it be work, let it be your personal health, let it be something. I would actually understand all of these. What? Okay, definitely. I would actually just try to listen to your orders later. And now, we just gonna try to get to do something weird right now. You actually know the coup? Feel good. 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 Chasing nothing down on the camel's back. They just have to go cause they don't know where. So while you feel the streets, it's appealing to see. You won't get the county cause you're damn and free. You got a new horizon, this ephemeral soul. A melancholy town where we never smile. And all I wanna hear is the message, be in my dream. They gotta kiss me cause I don't get to sleep, no. Windmill, windmill for the land, turn forever hand in hand. Taking out and on your side is ticking, falling down. Love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill for the land is everybody is. Okay, let me rap. Laughing gas these hats, mass, fast, cat, lighting them up like ass crack. Play these ponies at the track, hits my chocolate attack. Shit, I'm stepping in hard this year. Care rapping in hard this year. Watch as I gravitate. You got ghost town, it's Motown with your sound. You're in the blink, gun bite the dust, can't fight the us with your sound. You kill the ace, so don't stop. Get it, to your chatter, had it, and watch your way and navigate. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Well, actually, you request me. Yeah, you remind me that you requested this a while back. Well, then, yeah, good job. That's the reason why actually I'm just listening to that song back on loop for like a while back. Dun, 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 dun. Windmill, windmill for the land, turn forever hand in. Take it all in on your stride. It is ticking, falling. The love forever, love is real. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill for the land is everybody here. Oh, okay, that's good. Don't stop, get it. Peep how your cadence is. Eddie, watch me navigate. Don't stop, get it. Peep how your cadence in it. Eddie, watch me navigate. Feel Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Oh my god. Oh my god, like I don't even know like why actually you're getting such limit movement. Oh damn, what a horrible night to have a curse, isn't it? And also, you actually guess the reason why I actually just tried to host this karaoke stream or nah. If you actually even kinda guess it, then well done. You're worthy of my own dare back on X. Like, I just posted something that said, I actually do a Dracula reading stream series. And no lie, since I actually haven't reading the books or since like quite a while, I don't even simply know like how could this actually possibly be, but oh my god, this is feeling a bit janky here. My goodness, like why? Why am I actually just trying to sentence myself to that? Or, definitely something else that I could not even just simply try to know. I'm happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In the back I feel useless. It's coming down, it's coming down. Okay, well, definitely I could actually just try to qualify as, well, what? I completely forgot. ᵃᵃ I don't even know who that is. But so why did you actually bring up them in the first place? Do they actually have any significance to the whole content that I'm currently making? Or, maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe not. Oh! What? It's a song? I completely mistake that. I completely mistake ᵃᵃ as a person. But I definitely should actually try to add more gorilla songs to this playlist. And also, speaking of gorillas, I definitely, no lie, they actually predict the whole phenomenon of VTubers or even virtual personas performing on stage before this is gonna be a thing. Oh, so bilingual songs. I mean, not bilingual in a traditional sense, but bilingual in the sense of there's a version in one language and then another version in another language, which is whoa, nifty neat. And really? But I think that if we actually go further than that, then the first virtual band might be, Alvin and the Chipmunks or something, even though I don't recall that they actually have any performance as virtual characters on stage before. But for sure that Alvin and the Chipmunks have been existing like since around the 50s or 60s or something, so I think that's actually might predate the Archies, even though, I know jack shit about all of them, so I don't even know, like, whatever my claim is true. I think like for most people in the Western worlds, like, in the public consciousness, I think, Alvin might be like the first virtual band that they might actually heard of. Not Archies. Even if I know who the Archies is, but we just gonna try to do your whole obligation, so whoop! Oh my god, you just request 2 vampire team songs in a row? What nice of you! But first, I could also just try to open with something spooky before we actually get into the real thing. You actually definitely know what. So, obvious choice, yes! Obvious choice! But to be fair, I also have other legend on my hand. But also, I also just try to need to open the whole stream with 2 of the most hardest hitting spooky tracks before we actually get into the serious thing. Because, vampires are the next to spooky, so whatever we actually do, bruh. Whatever we try to do. And also, I'm just gonna definitely try to hit hard with this. Oops! I actually changed the whole track for you! But you definitely know what it is. You definitely know? I think that pretty much it's kind of ironic for an angel like me to listen to Ghost unless I have fallen, so... But anyway, it doesn't even matter because at the end of the day, it's just all pure fun because ghosts in interviews, like ghosts said that they just only use the satanic gimmick for like, you know, a shock value or something. I don't think that they said that they don't mean anything satanic with that. And so, alright, here we go. Na 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 na. Yeah, this is definitely one of the best things that I actually ever heard of. Living in the night, need heaven torn asunder. You call on me to solve a crooked rhyme. Lying on the clouds, imploding on your slumber. You call on me, a spells begin to shine. Okay, ready. Are you on the square? Are you on the level? Are you ready to swear right here, right now, before the devil? That you on the square? That you on the level? Are you ready to swear right here, right now? Right here, right now. Hiding from the light, sacrificing nothing. Still you call on me for entrance to the shrine. Hammering the nails into a sacred coffin. You call on me for powers clandestine. Ha! Are you on the square? Are you on the level? Are you on the square right here, right now, before the devil? That you on the square? That you on the level? That you're ready to swear right here, right now? Right here, right now. Nice! Okay, so I think this song is actually less famous than Mary on the Cross or Year Zero. But either way, yeah, almost every single ghost song is just like, there's something in this crowd even for me that I don't even know like what did actually the composer actually smoke on while writing the lyrics. Nice! Oh! Hey! That's maybe just like one of the best things ever. Like I can actually able to challenge what people and actually expect out of me. So yeah, we are gonna go hard on this trailer. Hey, are you on the square? Now you on the level. Are you ready to swear right here, right now, before the devil? That you on the square? That you on the level? That you ready to stand right here, right now? 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 Ah! Okay, so yeah, there we go. This is actually one of the best things that actually come out of here, and also, yeah, there. Yeah, it's Square Hammer by Ghost, or otherwise known as Ghost BC during a short stint in the US tour. Yeah, so I also think that the name Ghost itself, if I actually mention that it's in a Visual Kei server, then yeah, people are just gonna have a problem on distinguishing like whether I'm speaking about the Swedish band Ghost or another Visual Kei band also called Ghost. And yeah, kudos to that. Do you actually also think that I was also just gonna go freak out to the whole authority of heaven with death? Or not? I also simply need to mention that, well, yeah, I don't even... Yeah, it has been quite a while since I actually listened to Ghost, sincerely, for example, at first, the only Ghost songs I know was Year Zero, thanks to, I don't even know, how did I actually just try to get into that point, but, yeah, definitely, I remember that it might not be actually through memes, maybe just, through some random recommendations here, but in either way, yeah. After a while listening to Year Zero and also just try to stick into my own characterization, then I would not even try to touch Ghost music until up until now, where when I start listening to Square Hammer and Mary on the Cross, I think for now I just only stick into the more well-known songs before I actually just try to go to, well, you actually try to guess. More well-known songs, lesser well-known songs, it actually just feed back to this loop. And also, yeah, so if any of you are Ghost fans, then yeah, just try to name me a few songs to see if I gonna add them into my set list or not. Yeah, Darkness at the Heart of My Love. What? So which album or which releases it came from? I also know the names of most of their major studio albums, but not lesser known release or limited time release or something. Burning Commandments. Oh, a compilation. A compilation. I see. Yeah, since it actually is a compilation, then I don't even know which album it originally belongs to. But yeah, I would definitely just try to fulfilling another request here. Maybe I should do your request, because that's actually what fills me to do my own composery deeds to you. We also have it, and oh my god! Wait! I think I have actually sing this song before! Impera? Oh! Okay, I think that's also another reason why actually I should get deeper to Ghost. Yeah. I guess that's pretty much yeah, for people, in general, I'd also think that, best hits album is not a good way to introduce oneself to a band, unless they only know about the hits and also not the whole span of the band, especially they have a lot of nuance or history behind their music. I also just try to recall some of the lesser known singles from that band. Let me just try to name a few. Monstrance Clock from their second album, which is also yeah, and you actually hear it right. That's the very same album Year Zero comes from. Monstrance Clock, Rats, Danse Macabre. But wait, Rats and Danse Macabre is quite popular among the fandom, it seems. Oh, I don't even think I don't know why Automata even just try to fuss out at your message. Cradle of Filth? I know, but seems death metal or even black metal is not my cup of tea because of reasons. Yeah, and also I also remember one Reddit comment comparing the visual K band 낱 to anime Cradle of Filth, which is, I don't even know the logic behind that. So how can that band be compared to Cradle of Filth, even though most of the songs I heard of them by for now doesn't even resemble any other death or black metal band, save for some of their earlier songs. Wow, you like Cradle of Filth? I think if I have the chance to train myself on harsh vocals, I think I definitely should cover some Cradle of Filth songs. Well, Elizabeth Bathory. Yeah, and also, yeah. And speaking of Elizabeth Bathory, I think time for a lower drop. Do you even simply know that one of my half-sister in my past life is actually assuming an identity of Elizabeth Bathory during her stay on Earth. Oh, okay, I think I'm just getting flustered because if I just mentioned any of my relatives, I could just fluster myself to hell and back. Nope. Oh my god! Wait. Oh, hey, Magic. You're here about pretty much like, yeah, just even don't mind that breakdown I have just now. Everything is so Gucci, everything is okay, everything is dinkum. So, just gonna take my dad. But still, yeah, I have to do someone else's obligation, so yeah, it should be like that. And wait, is this thing on? Ah, thankfully it is on. Okay, check. Oh, hi. Why do you think I need to breathe? Why do you think even a being of pure spirit can actually need to breathe? Hey, yeah. This is just even mere development just in his finals. Yeah. Now we actually get the spirits, right? What kind of fun? Oh! 夜明けが迫り来る招かざる感傷真空の逆流に私は酔いしれた心臓から解き放たれたならガラスは降り注げそう見た身はない美しく爪を立てて首筋をなぞる許されない愛だから今だけすべて奪いたい唇で隠した言葉をもっと感じてくれ Okay, that's the next part. I don't even think I actually do it without me such a creature have back. Jesus Christ. Okay, I cannot even truly help with Cratchit. 闇の中怖い症さまよいたくはないあなたのぬくもりにこの身を焼かれたい Well, you only have one day to visit that castle. Well, if I were you, pretty much I'm just gonna make the most out of the day so that I can actually just try to maximize my pleasure by being in some random rooms and yeah, preferably would you actually just try to mind dressing up in either some like yeah, you know, stepping from some period drama or something. 静けさだけ許されぬまま深い霧の中よみがえるそう美しい記憶たちが朝焼けと共に Well, definitely, I have a lot of energy! I'm out! Let's go! 十字架を描く体 ロービューでは広げた翼ほの磨かれればいいならそれも構わない許されない愛だからもう何も恐れはしないその声その体その過去すべて奪いたいJesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Okay, I don't even know, like, yeah, I don't even know, like, what the freak did Kamisho smoke to the point that he actually add this kind of, this line to the end of the chorus. But in either way, he's my first Oshi and also my second most precious Oshi ever. And also, fun fact, yeah, if I'm still a Kamisho Oshi, then I would have romanced Elliot instead of Sebastian in Stardew Valley, in my Stardew Valley runs. Yeah. Wait. So this is so yeah, if you mean that the ruins that you're visiting is near Bratislava, then is that the ruins of the castle of, yeah, you know, the residence of Elizabeth Bathory or some other ruins? Yeah, and also, I fulfill your obligation. I fulfill your obligation of singing at least one vampire theme song, and yeah, it is Vampire by Versailles. 8. What? 8? What do you mean 8? You also, I don't even know if this actually is some kind of Japanese slang or text message slang, because as far as we know, yeah, 8 is like, it's one ha in Japanese, so yeah, you just string the whole 8. It just only means the same thing as ha ha ha. It's kind of like the same thing as, yeah, you know, yeah, Thai people typing in 555 or 555 and the string of 5s. Ah, so maybe not the castle where Bathory lives. 8. Wait, what? So what's the? Yeah, I don't even know, like, where that actually stands for, like 8. I would just even legitimately just want to, yeah, celebrate. And also, if, yeah, for any Aussies who actually started lurking in, and also, a good day. I think that's a party like every other party else. I think definitely I should just try to bring in some lemington and fairy bread. But although, yeah, just by a whole wind of luck or bad luck, I don't even have them in my inventory. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Good. It's good to see you, Magic. And also, yeah, even if you, no matter how long you actually stay along with me, then I think this is pretty much like, it's just gonna be, yeah, you know. This is just gonna be like, wait. I almost completely forgot what I meant to say. Hatchy and Patchy, what? Okay. It seems to actually not even be able to be figuring this out for a while, but, yeah. And also, I also need to just try to share a story, like, yeah. While I was trying to searching for it in the Stardew Valley Discord server, then actually someone else said that there's someone else just trying to freaking out whether they can post an image of. They can post an image of a mod that they install because they think that screenshot contains blood, and when they post it, okay, I don't even know, like, what they are talking about. Which is, that's even kind of weird. And also, speaking of which, I could not even just cannot even just try to wear it in the first place, just because through the mirror tops. Yeah, every single time, every now and then, I could just actually just try to look up for Seb in the Discord server. And also, you know that if I actually search for Seb in that Discord server, you actually know what am I actually searching towards. You could actually try to guess what it is, huh? It's kind of easy, but also, yeah, just beware of not Don't trigger the whole secret redeem, Dad. You actually just try to guess, like, if I actually search Sam in the Stardew Discord server, then you actually know what it is. And also, speaking of which, wait, BGM, yeah, Justin don't mind that, because, well, if you actually really need to, if we actually needed some spice into the whole celebration, that, I mean, yeah, I have been like putting up BGM in every single stream, so yeah, just even don't mind that, but also pretty much anyway, I could just even just try to get it the whole time, just try to get a rise out of it. I just humbly try to guess. The next thing I'm just gonna do is, yeah, something I got from a Discord server. Oh. I don't even know, like, why you think it's so some RPG, but because this is just, yeah, I will do according to my machinations, but, yeah, yo, dog, wanna see something? Wanna say something I got from the Stardew Valley Discord server? Pregnant Sonic. Why you think about that? Bite me. You all can bite me. Okay, I got this from the start of my Discord server, and oh my god, that sounds like one of the things I'm most likely to know. I good job that you actually don't even invest the whole secret leg of the secret redeem. You better not even trigger out the wrath of that, huh? Yeah. So long story short is that, yeah, the person who's posted this, they actually just try to gather a lot of Sebastian merch, so to just make a shrine out of that. And also, okay, I should zoom this up and say, what the hell? Why do they actually just try to make a candle out of that? Oh my god. Oh my god. But if I were someone who actually make a shrine like that, I would actually do something even more insane than that. So what if I actually just try to get some pet frogs and, you know, let them roam near the shrine? Or maybe, if safer alternatives allow, maybe just try to get some porcelain frog figurines and place them next to the shrine. You all can bite me. Bite me. Bite me. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. You were just gonna bite. You were just gonna bite someone. And yeah, I guess this is image like one of the best images I actually ever seen in the whole history of me being on Discord, or than me on any other social media imaginable. Wow, how would you even just try to feel if you actually construct something like that? Sit this frustrating. I cannot even just try to, you know, definitely don't even know it. But frog shrine. Frog shrine. You're gonna go frog shrine. Frog shrine. And also, yeah, hey, you just even want to see something crazy with that. Also on another note, I also just noticed something quite funny. Like, I mean, not relate, but yeah. Even would you actually count on me to making something like this for every single of my Stardew farms? Or states, or playthroughs, whatever you call it? Yeah, just even basically, yeah, place some decoration, getting a frog statue, place other decorations in, and voila! That's one of the best things. Like, they just say that it's a frog shrine, but I don't know how much of this would be actually called a shrine. For whatever reason, that is not actually disclosed to me. And also, whoa! What? So if you were me, would you actually try to do something like that? Or maybe, yeah, maybe I should not even just try to indulge in this kind of idle banter for now. And yeah, I also definitely should also try to do another song for now. Frog Shrine, yeah, definitely. Yeah, everything started was possible with a few decorations. And also, theoretically, I think you can actually decorate in the town as well. But yeah, I assume that if you want your decorations to not be destroyed, then I think there is a mod for that. And that's the whole good sayings go. If you want something in Stardew, then there's definitely a mod for that. Although, yeah, you need to watch out for those AI generated mods. Oh, so long question short. So if you're gonna feel bored about the landscape of your farm or wherever you want to decorate, then why not just spruce them up with some decorations? The decorations always solves everything if you actually want to, you know, just try to do something like as long as my own basic running gag of, well, you actually definitely try to guess. Turning my whole farmhouse into the Palace of Versailles, or just a near analog for that. Frog Shrine, well, yeah, for fun. Why not? If you're feeling bored, then yeah, why not actually do that to just try to have some fun? But anyway, yeah, time for another song. And this time, yeah, someone requested, so yeah, there we go.踊りかそうこの恋がそのままで今宵響きはめる3分と眠ことして踊りかせば不況の夢をすがり今宵劣化のごとく左右のガドとなりてWait, what? Why do you actually just try to feed me with bread? Is it actually even some crazy thing, huh? うつせみの虚しき恋朝ぼらけ背も張りなう無くなれ汚し友情無がなるなぜ踊り消そうこの恋がそのままで今宵響きはめる3分と힘ごとして踊り消せば不況の夢をすがりよい劣化のごとく左右のガドに愛し不安若き君姫君のよう残々収集した何が生まれ変わった秘密を僕らと思おうと言ったのに眠さ Yeah, I noticed how differently I sing the song this time. Yay! 見たら何かに君の本性わくらばに恋焦られ不意の悔やむけ終えて悲しき浮世離れ And also if possible that could I actually just try to show us something else instead? 무kun하네, 무kun하네, 무kun하네. 비담을 시선이 누가 나를 나세 호돌아 호돌이 가서와 오늘 거위가 손매마를 고요히 하키도 날리대 라리코파 이님이 달래 호돌아 호돌이 가서봐 흑겨노 유메 호수카리 고요히 이름 비키와 마시 사분도 무것도 시다 이 스칼레도 호돌이 가서봐 한고나키 고이코로 고요히 시타타 메루와 기미야도 시세이노 우타 호돌아 호돌이 가서봐 강사님이 렌나쿠 고요히 다토노 고토쿠 단라나 사시나 세키 카라하이도 시세츠 나를 시도 사사키요 아타시 시나나뇨가 그마을에 가와야다 힘이 더 그라도 사부나 심마진는 무사누 후베테 가스유기야 문나으 모노노 하와라 히도노 카시. And also, hey Ziru, long time no see you actually in one of my streams, and yeah, actually doing bit in your own command, and and what if I actually just try to sing a whole string of Sick2 songs, yeah, after this one, or something, or maybe try to plunge this whole Dracula Day celebration to a rave, and yeah, definitely goes to saying, who even knows that vampires even dance? Okay, this is sound like one of the weirdest things I have ever done. Like, why did I actually burp and like do the whole wake of fakes? Yeah? No? I know that can dance. Well, definitely. Yeah, the earliest known example of that is, yeah, Michael Jackson's Thriller MV. Everyone who actually grew up with 80s music might actually remember that, or even, yeah, just about anyone who's exposed to Western pop media for, like, yeah, songs they can actually try to remember. Okay, all this headbanging is gonna render me kind of weird out. I mean, the band of Dead can dance. Oh my god, what a weird way to just try to bait and switch me. No? I just even simply thought that you just say that yeah, undead can dance. I definitely know that. But how come? I would naturally just try to do this thing to me. Whatever, we actually just try to do it, though. I would never just even able to just do my own stuff. And would you actually just try to want to listen to some other sheets that want to see some other sheets I have? And also, speaking of Stardew and whatever you actually try to do, cheese? Cheese? Well, if you want cheese, then I'm gonna show you cheese. If you want cheese, I will show you cheese. Or if you really want cheese, then what if I install a cheese-related mod for my next Stardew runs? Yeah, like for example, what if I actually add a mod where we can actually just try to make more kinds of cheese instead of just like a cake, just like a regular aged artisan aged cheese like usual? What? Cover myself in cheese? What do you mean by covering myself in cheese? I would just even. This is just like one of the most bizarre thoughts I have even ever tried to encounter. Ah! Oh, like that kind of snack. But to be frank, I don't think that I have that in my own agenda. And also, oh jeez, I completely forget actually to turn this off. What do you mean by fondue a la CEO? Like, why are you actually trying to think like you actually make me into a kind of fondue? Are you just being kind of crazy here? No? Oh, you just trying to be crazy on purpose. Yeah, but yeah, please don't eat me, because if you really eat me, then I don't even know like what would become of you, especially when it comes to random stuff. Like, for example, if you try to eat me, I bet that the whole end result is not gonna be that pleasant to you, especially when I would just basically skin walking inside you and do whatever you try to bid, or maybe, or a la, yeah, the whole situation with the absolute Silver and Uzi and murder drones. Oh my god! This may be the second time I tease the next song. I cannot just even try to figure out a whole deal with this. Why am I getting caught forgetful at times? I simply don't even know about that. But anyway, yeah, let's go! Wait, what? Wait! How can you be summoned? Oh! Hey! Oh, Mother God, we hold the sword in holy times. We are the war where we see the light. The order call, we all will take more human wine, and we toast to the night. We fold our hand, we keep the Bible in our minds. Oh, Father God, we are the hordes of Cain. And though you run, we will take you, and we find any type, any vein. We drink your blood when the midnight sky is red. We drink your blood, and we hope a sanguine saint. We drink your blood, and the midnight sky is red. We drink your blood, and we open your vein. Oh, Fruitiger Arrow! I think pretty much like at one point I should have a Fruitiger Arrow aesthetic at one point. Oh, Father, Lord, we are the demons of the wild. When all we pray, stand and fight as one. We tame the storm, we are the martyrs in the light. Take your soul when you run. We are the dark, we are the saints of blood at night. We hear the call when the moon shines red. We grab your body in the morning. Oh, we are satisfied when you're dead. We drink your blood and the midnight sky is red. We drink your blood and we call the sanguine saints. We drink your blood and the midnight sky is red. We drink your blood and we open your veins. You all can bite me! I swear! Na 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 na. We drink your blood. ﷺ. We drink your blood. ﷺ. You can have my blood. I can have your blood. Okay, that's whatever you wish. And I actually try to do that. Yeah! We drink your blood when the midnight sky is red. We drink your blood and we call a second saint. We drink your blood and the midnight sky is red. We drink your blood and we open your vein. We drink your blood. Man, I think this song would have been better if I have like a red camera filter at this point. And yeah, we drink your blood and the midnight sky is red. Well, yeah, that is We Drink Your Blood by Powerwolf. Yeah, notice I actually, the more I sing, the more powerful I get. And yeah, definitely no pun intended. No pun intended with that. You can bite me. Well, yeah, definitely. I think that you are one of those people who actually just try to get into the whole, the whole ordeal of vampire thing. A bit against my will. And definitely, I think that's one of the best fates you can actually try to get out of that. Well, wow. Wow. Oh, so how can you do that? Like, how can you actually change the whole entire theme of your own computer text bar and wallpaper as well? I think pretty much like if someone walked in and see the whole, my whole PC being themed after Windows 7 or Windows Vista, then I think simply guess like, oh, so mission accomplished of making people befuddle us first. Wow, I think definitely this is one of the best things that anyone ever have able to come up, given how popular is the Fruitiger Arrow aesthetic. And also, speaking of Fruitiger Arrow, I also see someone who make 3D matte caps for that, or in some style similar to Fruitiger Arrow stuff. And also, if that's a Fruitiger Arrow, then yeah, anyone remember AOL? Oh, you remember AOL? Like from the earliest day of the internet, like, the earliest day of mass market internet, like, the early 2000s and the late 90s. So yeah, it might not, so the popularity of AOL might be different, like, depending on country. Like, I think, the US and the UK, I think that's kind of popular there, and to the point it has been like considered a cultural icon. But elsewhere, it's just treat like almost anything else possible there. Oh, MSN Messenger. Yeah, I think that's pretty much like, that's one of the two things when people remember about internet nostalgia. Would you so if possible, then should I actually try to turn everything Fruitiger Arrow? Something nudge. What? You're nudging me for what reason? So you're nudging me for what reason, dear? Oh my god! I completely forget it again. It's a nudge. Oh, so yeah, how does the nudge feature works in MSN Messenger? So is it the same as emails nowadays, or something as straightforward like VoIP chat channels like those found in Discord and TeamSpeak? My screen would move. How do you think like my screen would move? It always has been. It always has been like that. I mean, when you nudge someone, wow. So, but still, you don't even answer like how does nudging works in MSN Messenger. Oh, So it's just like DMing and or PMing and other social media platforms nowadays or something. I'm still actually I cannot even try to understand like how does the social media of your works aside from forums. Oh, yeah, definitely. So yeah, so why don't you actually just try to need to see a video when you can actually describe it? When you can actually describe it through words yourself. Oh, my neck. I cannot even imagine, like, I think I'm just getting gone too hard with headbanging as of now. Went too hard. I cannot even just try to stand it. And yeah, I think pretty much like this is not be time for me to just try to engage in my own trifle again. And so, yeah, I definitely, this is the reason why I also needed to try to look up videos, or even just try to not be shy on looking up videos, or what appears to be like that. And anyway, yeah, should we actually move into another song? Yeah, okay, here we go.弔いの鐘が鳴る死ねるほど強く砂にいた指すらほどけてゆく暗ゆく闇に滲む優しい思い出が彼方で淡く輝く愛しいあなたはどこへ消えたの思い出置き去りに私はさまようどこへ向かうの永遠の闇の中月に光に祈る絶え間ないレクイエム私を毎日死に続けるバラの花たるようにどうかせめてその手で私を終わらせて許されない愛だからのしえて私は何も泣かず何もどこせずあなたにも会えずにYeah, definitely. I think that's pretty much like, yeah, if anyone else actually go to sleep listening to this song, I think that's one of the one hell of a genius move here. And you all can bite me. 増えてゆくの叶わぬ視界と慟哭だけ祈りは届かない神様二度と帰らないよもう影を抱いて振り返らずに逃げて 全ては良い夢だとそうしてな私を忘れればいい鮮血よりも赤いバラの花束抱いて私を永遠に死に続ける神様はどこのあることない悲しみ枯れたバラ繰り返す孤独の中で弔いの鐘が鳴る終り歌の名なるぬくもり花たで淡く輝く日々I just suddenly feel so woozy singing this song to the point I would just even never able to try to forgive myself for that. Yeah, screw you. Like, why do you actually just try to listen to me singing to some of the most woozy songs ever? Why I'm still woozy myself? But yeah. Definitely. I think this was pretty much like my own counterpart of, yeah, doing an ASMR. Huh. Or so it seems like that. This is getting kind of annoying me. I feel like just my whole thing is spinning. So yeah, there we go. And also it's pretty much, yeah. I also really should try to unload something else on you guys. Then maybe this is pretty much like the whole culmination of my own very own being. And so I think pretty much like, yeah, definitely whenever, yeah, for some people, like whenever they bring up some of the earlier social media platforms, then it's just even it's just even like pure nostalgia to them. I also think that I would be actually way much, so much better doing on forums than, you know, just try to rapid fire on something. And also, oh wait, I also remember that my manager said that when she was collecting Tamagotchis like crazy, like yeah, she got into that hobby during the pandemic, and yeah, she actually got some shipments of these stuff back to her place, and whenever she just started collecting them and play them, that she would actually try to visit the whole forum dedicated to that hobby and then just try to talk about that. Oh, definitely. Yeah, and also, if you really want some testimony, then I also guess that, yeah, if you actually go to the r/Tamagotchi subreddit, then you will see that there are some users who actually went kind of crazy customizing their units. Which is the reason why, yeah, in every single sphere possible, yeah, in every single hobby possible, then there's a lot of user-made content abound. So they also went as far as to get like, well, they just try to take their whole units apart and, you know, just try to pimp themselves up. But to be fair, I think that kind of customization is only possible if you're tech savvy enough, because, well, my manager told me that once she actually tried to pry her Tamagotchi open to replace the faceplate, like, you know, the paper sheet that decorates the front part of many modern Tamagotchi release. And then it turned out, after she have done that, yeah, oh she's her unit brick. Ah, and whoa, you're not good at hardware, so if you actually got a chance, then would you actually try to do some project with a Raspberry Pi or not? I know that the Raspberry Pi is hardware, but it comes with a suite of software to teaching kids how to code. Oh, you have Raspberry Pis, so have you actually do any project with that? Like for example, like you would actually try to stuff a Raspberry Pi inside a teddy bear to control it like a robot or something. Yeah, that's one of the theoretical use for the Pi that many people haven't even thought of. I also remember that when my manager told me that when she was still in grade school, that she actually has her hands on some books about how to code within the Raspberry Pi's software suite. That's a server for home assistant. Do something else now. What? A live counter for magic with a Raspberry Pi 0? What? A live counter for magic? Like, well, yeah. So what's that? What's a live counter? I feel low-key interested in that. So what's that? What? Magic the Gathering? Oh, so what should I do in every single Magic the Gathering session? So yeah, like yeah, count your remaining life. Wow. So how does this work? So how does this work given that Magic the Gathering is a tabletop game? Like for example, I also simply like, if I so wished, then pretty much like I would actually just try to use a Raspberry Pi for, well, you know, maybe just try to do something the same, but with Warhammer 40k. Given that I have enough money to invest in a Warhammer 40k habit. Whoa. 60 life and what else? Yeah, start with 60 life and then keep track of everyone. So yeah, so how does it work on keep tracking everyone's lives in the session? I'm feeling just even getting more low-key interest in this. Like, would it actually count the lives based on player-to-player basis, based on a player basis or on a team basis? Wow. So it's kind of like a mini Jumbotron, but it's for like, you know, counting lives or something. Ugh. Yeah. So if you actually really want to take the step up, then what if you can actually get someone who is hardware savvy along with you to make a whole mini robot that can actually just try to announce stuff in the game, that kind of like, you know, just try to turn the whole single Magic the Gathering session into something as insane like a sporting event with announcer, jumbotrons and stuff. Yeah, that's what I just said. Just try to ask someone out who is savvy on hardware and make a robot to upgrade your setup. Add some AI, yeah. So, but you also just really need to just try to fine tune it, or else it's just gonna be stupid as any other AI or TTS. But I think like if you can really just try to ask someone else out, and you can actually try to have them provide the voice clips or the voice bank for the TTS, kind of like how one can produce a Vocaloid. If it's possible, then pretty much like I could actually just try to record my voice and make it into a TTS voice bank for you only. Although I don't even simply know like how much people would actually just try to accept that, given that sometimes I can be crazy. Definitely too much work because, well, I also try to struggle with my work of helping my manager out, so definitely, yeah, maybe too much work for both of us in a way or another. I think like a 0 cannot even handle much. And also even less so for a Pico. Or whatever the smallest model without GPIO in pins are. So you have a 0, so you have a 0, so what other models you have? I think pretty much like, at least you actually maybe if you actually want to make some bigger project, then I think you might need a 3 or a 4. I don't know, because I just know check shit about Raspberry Pi coding in general, because, well, you guys, I might not be a coding VTuber at all. Oh, so yeah. Do you mean a 3 or a 3 or 4 or something else? Yeah, this is not touch screen, so so the e-ink reader, the monitor is not a touch screen one, so why not you actually try to get another one and try to wire it back to that? Or if possible, then you actually maybe ask someone else who's tech savvy to do it. Let it be a relative or a friend or a homies. Wait, friend and homie mean the same thing, so yeah, that's kind of redundant. Oh. $10. Yeah. Prices are different. So I think like, yeah, as a rule of thumb, if you want to get a Pi, then yeah, the cheapest you can get is a Pico or a 0, and then followed by any other number of other models. And I could even simply bet that the most expensive must be a 4 or a 3 or those with full features or something. Definitely. Oh, the screen? Oh, okay. So if you really, yeah, I completely forgot that once we have a Pi, then if we actually want to make more ambitious project, then we also have hardware as well. And also, I also remember that in a textbook that my mentor once said that she read, she also said that, yeah, one of the projects in that textbook is that, yeah, you have to program LED lights to turn off and on at a certain interval using a Python library, and you know, as you can simply guess, yeah, LEDs attached to a photo, but I think I also have a better use for that. I have better use for that. Like, for example, I could actually just simply add like for that project in the textbook, they say that use only 3 LEDs, but what if I actually getting more crazier and then just try to add them into like, yeah, 10 LEDs, or how much LEDs does a Pi can handle? That would be sick as hell, I must say. So what would you do if you get a bunch of LEDs and you have to do a Pi project out of that? Oh hell nah! I'm not gonna make your brain work. But who knows? Because my brain is constantly working. My brain is constantly working, like as if it is some kind of perpetual motion machine. Given that there's actually one. My brain is a perpetual motion machine, so yeah, witness me come to another song. Okay. Definitely, that's one of the weirdest ideas that you could actually try to think of with me. Na 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 na. Yay! 1, 2, 3. 疲れ果てた体を休める場所などなふわふわとさまよう 終わりなく旅は続く怖い症妄想北すぐ対象衝動スカンナの可能干渉つもなる干渉絶望人知る絶望真相出身月元見上げた空はととり海下に夜明けましながら Myself slowly roots I love you 貫けば同じ痛み気づくだそうだとなも秘めたままの夢も無意味だと告げられる終わりなき夜を過ぎよ後輩症傷を刻みする対象騒動スカンナの可能発症つもなる感情絶望人知る絶望真相出身月元見上げた空はほとんど海下や夜明けましながら Myself slowly roots I love you 無理な夜は星をさしてな願いをかけながら Myself slowly roots I love you 貫けたほら同じ痛み空は沈み風は凍え僕らはもうバラバラだね引き裂くようななぜ超えてこれ以上僕の傷に触れないで後輩症妄想刻みすぎ対象衝動スカンナの可能感情つもなる感情絶望人知る絶望真相出身月元見上げた空はほとんど海下や夜明けましながら Myself slowly roots I love you 記憶のかけら胸を刺してなら気づく目を閉じて Myself slowly roots I love you 飛び立てばほら生まれ変わるななななななななNicely done! I could not even try to expect this in the first place. And so, this is mainless by Diora. And yeah, just dedicated to that one member who is tech savvy that I know from a Discord server. And, whoa! Did I just say that I know someone who is tech savvy in a Discord server? Well, yeah, that really is. But I cannot even try to say the whole art of it for sure, just because, oh wow, this is just simply one of the weirdest things that I can actually try to have. But can I just try to be serious, just because while I actually have some serious songs in the playlist, I definitely also have some of the weirdest selection on that list as well. Burp. Oh my goodness. So how would you feel if I suddenly just go from a serious song to a wacky song? How would actually you try to feel about that? Yeah, maybe that's a surprise, maybe not, depending on how it is framed. I would also simply guess that. Yeah, the moment that I actually blare in a song about vampires and then followed by that of someone drinking, that I cannot even just try to say anything more about that. I definitely so wacky that I think pretty much like I also just try to give someone else a run for their money and also watch someone else. I don't even think that nobody has a better clown than mine on stream or something, or maybe. Well, yeah. I think I'm just getting wacky or extreme enough to the point that I could actually simply get Shibidoki to run for her money. And or what if I sing something melodic and then suddenly we change to rap, a song with nothing but rap? That would be kind of like crazy as hell though. I think we would, yeah, we actually got kind of far with this. What? Sadly, what? What do you mean by sadly? Oh, okay, so have some fun. Have fun while I'm doing my own stuff as usual. And then, okay, my millions. Yeah, there's even no time to waste. We also need to try to kick up the whole atmosphere a little bit. So yeah, there we go. There comes another song. Na 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 na. 何かに取りつかれたようにうつろな目をした営みの中石ころみたいな夢を止めて誰もが皆おかしなっちゃってるんださっきまた女が飛び乗りたんだってさすれ違ったチャラそうな男が笑ってた新宿谷綺麗な街ああ本当によ本当によ初めてなった靖国通りはよネオンが目障り山手線から見える汚れた景色も何もかもが眩しすぎた足を張るそこは大都会歌舞伎町なななななななななななうわべやでだなと地上路線赤の谷そんなものでしょうでもあたしバカだから期待したのよあんたのまっすぐな瞳の奥初めておそますに済ませたらしには汚れた髪切れた毛がすべてだった新宿谷綺麗な街ああなんとしたいないよ待ち合わせてた区役所の売りの路地裏グラス越し時乗り見せた話に願うも弱いとこも甘えた声も私だけもものなんてね心注ぎ歌舞伎町少し余韻に任せてお別れしましょう流行りもコールも今は虚しく響くだけ花見一人の看板で微笑むあなたはここで何を寝て何をなくしながら生きてるのあなたがいない世界を好きになったみたいよもう戻れないわ新宿 い嫌いなましあなたの秘密何かよとでもいいよ幸せだったからうふくおめでたいでしょう涙を嫌うかのように雨はすぐよくとしゃぶりあさよならあさよなら恨み交わなしよ寄り添い合う傘の群れ泣き濡れた歌舞伎町 Wow, yeah, that's one of the highest notes I've ever reached. Yeah, you definitely should even try to think something about that. Well, give me a run for my money, though. Yay! And so, yeah, definitely that's how things will go. If you really want, there's a long way to the travel you want to rock and roll, and boom. Yeah, so Kabukicho Rainy by the Raid. Wow. Truly it is. I actually do a raid on your sensory capability, but just thinking like what are the highest notes I have ever reached? Wow. Whatever you actually try to think of it though, and also, yeah, just take advantage of the song requesting system. Let's try to do something else with that. Okay. Definitely, I also think kind of better than that. And also, wait. I think I also need to try to run. Well, here comes the second leg. I also really should actually do song back to back. And no time to lose. Do it back to back. Wait. Oh, frick you. I don't even know like what I should even try to do back to back as well. Yeah, there's a lot of songs to choose from, but I don't think I'm so practiced on that. Well, what if I just try to check on the cue and do whatever we want to here? Nah. I think I'm better than that. Well then, yeah, the die is cast. I cannot even try to take back it anymore. Definitely. I cannot even try to take my own opportunity at that. Haha, yeah. Midoto modose nai, modore nai, kono yumi wa kageru kumo no naka. だから目覚めた来試合引き寄せややて気づかず足く定め人を皆運ぶのよしそう結び人さあその手で孤独を焼き消してくれ革命は美しく燃え上がるセレナで霞をすび筋にはみすいて投げる気がぬなほどに赤く強く激しく燃えて霞と醜さを吸い出して投げるI think this is pretty much like one of the best things I can achieve to do while I'm just feeling trippy as hell for whatever reason there is. 差し込める霧黒い海へ人は漕ぎ出し神は沈めた母なるバラよの教えてくれもう許せない俺も明日なのか私は運ぶのを渡す時の旅人永 はとともに孤独を司るもの革命は美しく燃え上がるセレナで霞を首筋にはみついて投げる孤独を焼き殺して強く激しく燃えて霞と醜さを吸い出して中のYeah, I think we actually have nothing to say here. I also just try to get into my own problems of everything else, whatever we actually try to have. Well, maybe nothing. Maybe nothing special, maybe anything special in my own accord, but I don't even simply know like whatever I should try to do here. Or maybe what if I actually just try to motor out a whole range of things from my own Discord server here? Well, yeah, here we go. Maybe you also just try to do something very weird over there. Definitely gonna try to think of it more. Yeah. I love Steve so much. I love Steve. I love Steve. I love Steve. Save me. I love Steve. No, I love Steve so much. You did perfectly. I love Steve. I love Steve so much. OMG. I love Steve. I 私は箱舟を降りた隅な旅人外はの隅人革命は美しく燃え上がるセレナで霞は首筋にはみついてあげる危険なほどに熱く強く激しく燃えて霞と醜さを吸い出してあげる誰もいなくなったこの咲いたの上髪になりOh my goodness I think I just start feeling a bit very very woozy now okay yeah just please send help to me just please send help send help send help please I cannot even try to take it I cannot even take it 人は皆求めるだろう悲しき永遠の命を憎しみを晴らそうよ孤独と引き返して今ついて走って投げようそう目を閉じてThat's definitely one out of a trip. Yeah. Ascend that master of our souls. Yeah, the more we think about it, I know that pretty much like everyone should be kind of like disappointed with that, but yeah, I sing more songs not about vampires more than song that does. So yeah, just gonna stop up the game for now. And so yeah, what are the casts? I don't even simply know what some of the other sheets without vampire, but I don't even know. Yeah, this is just even leave to my old raging brain for that. Why? I cannot even simply think of any more. And well, Yeah, just even for the briefer, I think pretty much like we also need to just like, well, damn it, I completely forget that. Just getting so big after the song. I completely forgot to bring up the whole audio system back. Well, it also comes with all its own merits and disadvantage, but still, we just gotta keep the show going. We need to keep the show going on. And yeah, here comes the briefer. Here comes the briefer for all. Here it comes.願いがあなたに降り注ぐそっと悲しみの声でいつか再び出会えると泣いていたあなたの小顔を思うよななななななななななななななゆい時は流れて遥か昔のことを思うよあの日に見た星は何より輝いて永遠を確かに感じて願いはあなたに降り注ぐそっと悲しみを越えていつか再び出会えると泣いていたあなたの横顔を思うよ抱かれて儚くした想いは鮮やかに咲き誇る花のよ過ぎゆく季節の二度巡ればこの声はあなたに聞こえるだろう出会いそして別れをいくらそうになして流れる涙にいつの日か溺れてしまうほど胸の中あなたで溢れて願いはあなたに降り注ぐ巡る運命の果てにいつか再び出会えると信じてるこの祈りを今歌ってるOne, two, three! 抱かれて儚くした想いは鮮やかに咲き誇る花のよ過ぎゆく季節を二度巡ればこの声はあなたに聞こえるの例えばこの背に羽があるなら旅立ったあなたを追いかけて途切れた記憶の溝をつなげてもう一度あなたの抱きしめたふてななななななななな 願いはあなたに降り注ぐそっと悲しみを越えて。Wow. Yeah, Utakatawa Kakra is such a briefer. And yeah, it is. It is a briefer because, well, I actually have a hell of a good time singing that song. And also I must say that Wafuke is one of the genre that I'm pretty much like I'm feeling kind of comfortable singing that. Oh, hey radio! Oh, you're back! Are you back for real? Or just for a while? I never wasn't able to try to say it. No, I never will say that. I never able to do that as well. I never. So you're free back now, and also yeah. So here we come to the second phase of the karaoke stream. So we just gotta have to do some karaoke songs back to back, do karaoke back to back, and also pretty much wow. Also, I also need to just try to ask you some silly question here. So have you ever been in a multiplayer game session? I mean, a multiplayer video game session. And so, if so, then what's your experience within it? I could even simply guess that if you actually just really want to do some stuff with, you actually really want to, well, just have a multiplayer game sessions. Oh my god. Oh, okay, you poor thing. So which game did you play that you encountered those toxicity? So which game did you play? Oh, Final Fantasy 14? Yeah, so the very same game that I mentioned that, yeah, Lalafell Supremacy. Yeah, it's kind of sad that you actually encounter toxic players in that player base, so I think that's the reason why. I think that that's the reason why I'm kind of picky on picking who I should play with in multiplayer. Even whenever I try to do an LFG or looking for group multiplayer session, but so far, yeah, ever since I got banned from one Discord server, I think that I cannot even try to do some collab stuff as of late. Whoa, you don't even play Lalafell, so yeah, which race are you playing at? I completely forgot about that. Well, yeah, definitely. And also, you can actually just try to tell me which games you're gonna have. Like, yeah, as long as you actually have it. Yeah, I definitely know that I have Stardew in hand. And I also simply guess that if you really want to play Stardew multiplayer sometime, then I also really need to just try to sort out the whole mod issues, like tracking down all the mods that are not indexed by modless mod generators. Yeah, I have some mods that can generate a mod list for you to download, but for some reason, it doesn't even seem to detect mods that I got from outside. Like, for example, yeah, there's some mods that creator post on their Ko-fis. Wow, you play Elezen, you play that class. Well, I also really think that if I want to play Final Fantasy 14, I would always play Lalas, but just try to look up on how to min-max Lalas to get the best out of that. 300 mods? Yeah. So I think that, yeah, for the whole multiplayer experience, I think we also really need to just try to simplify the mod list down a bit. Although I don't even think that, yeah, with the amount of frameworks and stuff that we are currently that most mods actually need at any given point, I don't think that I can actually just try to lower it down to the bare minimum, especially like with some mods, like for example for some expansions. There might be like at least like 4 or 5 mods being packaged as one thing. So 300 mods. So what's the problem with downloading 300 mods? I know that Wi-Fi sucks may be one factor, but why do you actually just having a problem of downloading 300 mods at once? Like, what exact reason are there? Finding them, wow, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, that's what I just said. Some mods I actually got them outside, like for example on GitHub, on Ko-fi, on Ko-fi on yeah, the official Stardew forums, which is especially on the Stardew forums, you actually have to do some scrolling to find the exact mods that you're looking for, especially with one particular thread that unofficially updates like some mods from older versions of the game to this current version of the game. It's not so bueno. I think, yeah, I definitely get that. It's not a bueno experience at all. No me pasa la cruda. But I don't even know like what I just said. But it means but if I remember correctly, like no me pasa la cruda means I cannot wake up from this hangover or something. But apparently I also heard of the phrase because, well, yeah. I was reading a biography of Frida Kahlo. No. Yeah, I think that's a phrase. So I think we must think if I actually really want to, then I could actually just try to look it up myself. Just try to get myself getting a laugh over that. Okay? I think I really have to just try to get a laugh of that. Wait, double entendre? So what would that exactly mean? I think I can see the shake of my hangover. What? So what is that? Okay. Double entendre. Oh my god. If whenever I think of something weird, then I could only blame you for that. The robot woman. Oh my god. I cannot understand what. Is this some dick joke or something? Is this one dick joke or some random thing or something? Bigger is better than bad. Oh my god. Yeah. Also, I think like with almost every other language, then there's inevitably wordplay and slang and jargon and stuff. Like for example, like in French, there's a phenomenon called verlan where, yeah, one actually use like spoonerism or pick Latin on one word. Yeah, verlan in French is kind of like pick Latin. Like, yeah, you take a word, then the rest is like kind of like what happens with pick Latin. And I just couldn't even simply bet that if I can actually master the whole art of it, then I could actually just try to make a whole challenge of me speaking in wordplay for like a whole stream. If I stop speaking in wordplay, then I should end the stream. I think that's pretty much like that's kind of like a weird challenge for me to take, but either way, that would be kind of fun. Oh, and also, yeah, so one, damn, what a good convo it is. So, yeah, ready for another song? Yeah, get ready. And also, I think we also just try to getting serious in this one here. Yeah, definitely. And there we go. Also, if I need to check if anything's on, oh my god, the whole thing is not on for the whole time. My lord, how can that be? Okay, I don't even think that guy just can getting a whole space at this moment, but then there we go. You actually definitely know that I try to get serious with this one, right? Yeah, definitely. But as long as you're not getting crazy from that, and also, yeah, I also think that I also have to just try to check my own securities and also the drink really. I could actually try to look back into the chat of one of my Discord server and also just try to see the amount of murder drone scams that actually happen here. Maybe I'm getting so woozy for headbanging, but for whatever reason there is, I just need to keep on going. I keep on going. I completely agree with that. Hey! 日の当たらない場所でもだえながら行きてるどんな祈りも胸に抱いてるの楽園にさ行こうのしつけられた日々に答えを求めさまよう虚しくないか今すぐにそこから飛び立とう身を縛るし針は解き放てばいいさすれば新たな世界に目覚めるバラが咲き誇る君の中のバラは気高く眩しく咲いているから恐れないで夢は前に進んで行けばいい夢見た未来を手にするためOh, okay. Have a good one. Yeah. Before you actually try to go, then just savor this as much as possible. Or whatever it is. Hey! 日をすされる日常に必須こともなるだろう。涙枯れたらもう一度そこから飛び立とう。願れば新たに夢で変われるその時に広がる理想の景色バラが咲き誇る君の中のバラは気高く眩しく咲いているから恐れないで夢は前に進んで行けばいい夢見た未来を手にするため Yeah! Get high with this! I think I'm just gonna get serious with this kind of thing! Wow! So, how do you think like why I actually just trying to adjust helium for this kind of voice, huh? Savor it as much as you can, please! 火と共に咲く無数のバラの花が寂しさ痛みさえの拭うから瓦が巣にただ前の見てなるいてのし輝く未来が待っているからバラが咲き誇る耳の中のバラは気高く眩しく咲いているから周りを見てほら 愛してくれる人がいる望んで未来に今立ってる咲かせる旧国のバラの花Definitely that is. I think pretty much like this is one of the best things ever to actually come out of my own vocal capabilities. Well, you can actually just try to see me switching from a high-pitched voice to a low-pitched singing voice. Just a matter at a drop of a hat. Well then, that's me. Definitely. And also, I also simply should even just try to guess, like, nobody can even believe that. Like, this angel has something to do with vampires. Well, definitely. But this is definitely part of my own character, so, well, you can simply just try to hand wave that as well. And so, yeah. We also really needed to try to do a back-to-back karaoke marathon while you're away or about to go away, yeah. You hear it right. Yeah, karaoke marathon. Once again. We really need to get this going. We really need to get this going. But I seems to actually don't even know that the whole marathon even just really do. And well done, yeah. I also really just need to do something else here. Wow. Definitely. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get ready for this. Okay, start the whole marathon here. Na 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 na. Well, what happened actually if we actually try to do something like this? Yeah, nice. I can even try to get into here. Whoa. Let's get going.日はらの道を照らす満月が韓国のマントをなびかせて招く深い霧に心目された呼び起こせ本当の自分を我が人生に飾るロマネスク耳の中眠るわしき狂気を冷たく白い肌を不安を流れるメロディー今もその体だけは片時も忘れない桶の気高しに飢えたものへラビアンロー派手やかに君を彩りたい唇に濡れた西林のバラでもうその愛に毒味は似合わない青く染まれラビアンローズ Yeah, I think that I'm gonna do this song again for my first anniversary because what? Okay, that's gonna be a secret up until that point. But at first, yeah, let's gonna savor the song however we want to. Yeah. Hey, 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 yo! Hey, 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 let's go! Maybe too soon for that. Hey! You say so! な火花の道の上裸足だな歩く強い戦士は言い言ったこの棘の痛みは過去の少ない走ったやのにましめそして流れるこの赤にしようこの盾のなれ do a kind of a good job with that one. Oh no, I don't even simply know about my capabilities here. Let's go! Na 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 na. Okay, yeah, just bring the whole lighters up. Bring the whole lighters up, please. Or just light stick if you actually really want to with that. たとえ記憶が消えても宿命は変わらない願いを遡ればたどり着ける Love and Rose 君の中眠る覚悟の花今こそ目覚めた共に咲かないかその品格は誰にも隠せない心奪われてゆく Love and Roll 果てやかに君を彩り Love and Roll 悲しみを抜き捨てもうその愛にと君は似らない苔の死の信じて Love and Rose No! Oh my god! I actually did a note! Yeah! What? Oh my god! Finally, I'm back on the rules, right? Yay! Very much so you're able to say that. A legend? Oh! Why do you think that I actually have like that? Why? Oh, this is just kind of weird. Well, things just being kind of weird in this case. I could even also think honestly then think that some vampires are really cute though, as long yeah, for example, me! I'm a cute vampire. Even though I'm technically not a vampire and yeah, definitely it is. Oh, Louise and Katsino, Lavi and Rose. Oh my god, did I actually start trying on my own thing of tan being here? Oh yeah! Okay. This is really something that you actually think of. So would you actually honestly, would you also really want you to, well, you actually try to say, well, yeah, pray observe. Would you also could you just well, you simply try to guess if you can actually have an if you can really have an angel or a vampire angel by your side, then what could you actually just try want you doing something about that? Would you just try to be willing to just try to send her to send you to a horde of vampires so that you can return or something? But no. And also, there's even one funny thing about vampire or even experience about the word itself because, well, yeah, before I debuted, then whenever I said the word vampire to some Discord servers members, whenever I say vampire to my pals, then they're just gonna send that whole gift from Dico Nina's vampire And I think I'm gonna get sick of that. I got sick of that, okay? Oh, you could even just try to simply try to guess. Well, I also need to just try to zoom out and see how weird can I actually just try to be with this. Okay, don't even mind me doing the steppies. If you're gonna think that I'm gonna have like, yeah, only 4 wings, then yeah, that's not correct. Actually, I have 6. Dancing? Well, if you're just gonna see me dancing, then the only thing I wish is just kind of try to get a whole full body mocap system so that I can actually just, well, you know, dance. That's the whole point of it, isn't it? I really cannot even just try to guessing the whole things about that, and if you just really want to get serious, well, I cannot even get more serious than that. Wow, there we go. I really want to just get serious with that. Oh, then, yeah. Just gonna get serious for the second time. Well, would you? Okay, here comes another song. And yeah, as with everything, this is a serious song, so I cannot even just try to think of any more. I know that this might or might not be about vampires, but I surely know that it's gonna be fire. Fire, isn't it? Cereal? What do you mean by cereal? I didn't say cereal. Serious! Oh, jeez! Wrong song! Wrong song! Wrong song! Oh my god! Wrong song! Oh, here's the right one. Na 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 na. Yeah! First from a band that might be one of the most VK bands ever! Outside of VK itself! Check! 1, 2, 3! Wait, is that a Limp Bizkit reference? Long ago in the time of twilight, 7 sins, 7 hearts don't strive. Lost away in the storm of rivals, stay safe at night, come home alive. Years ago in the dome at midnight, innocent and immaculate. For her hands on a holy altar, a masquerade, all out of fate. And on her way to hell betray her cries, and she was dancing with the dead. Lost the Lord and the Spirit to song to raving, dancing with the dead. Fell in love with a temporal twilight, lost and evil powers. Long ago in the tale of moonlight, painted lines of a pentagram, holy words all along forgotten. The spell is cast, the dread is done. Here to go to the night surrender by the glow of a morning star. No way back from the night, remember. Oh, merciless and sinister. And on her way back home, forsake the sky. And she was dancing with the dead. Lost the Lord and the Spirit to song to raving, dancing with the dead. Fell in love with a temporal twilight, lost and evil power. Dancing with the dead. Lost the Lord and the Spirit to song to raving, dancing with the dead. Fell in love with a temporal twilight, lost and evil powers. Okay, my god. Oh my god. Maybe I got too much energy from this. Hey! So, whenever I say serious, then why did you actually assume that it's a cereal instead? Okay, I cannot even start thinking anything better than that, though. Long ago, when the skies of starlight read the words of secret rhymes, lost our soul to the dark and fire. We were alive for all the time. We are a dancing with the dead, lost our hearts to the spirit, to song, to praying, dancing with the dead. Fell in love with the temporal skyline, God and lethal powers, dancing with the dead. Lost our hearts to the spirit, to song, to praying, dancing with the dead. Fell in love with the temporal skyline, God and lethal powers. Da 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 da. Hey! Oh my god! This is pretty much like one of the best things that I ever have here. Oh! Yay! I would actually just try to say it. Yeah. It's Dancing with the Dead by Powerwolf. And wow! Yeah, definitely one of the best mix of Danby and Kote I have ever seen in a non-visual K song. Oh! Definitely is. No, though I must even say that one measure is a non-Kote or non-visual K, even when I actually encounter like a lot of non-visual K artists who damn sounds like visual K at times. It's just only further blurs the line even more. I never even tried to say that. But anyway, I also really just try to do another vampire song because, and hey, wanna try to hear a whole Toho remix of a team of a vampire? Well done. Yeah, gotta praise yourself for that. Because, well, yeah, you definitely know that if I'm just gonna sing a song, sing a Toho remix, then I bet that's pretty much that's what you're gonna looking for. Or maybe that's what I should even try to do during a karaoke challenge within a Toho stream or something. Well, yeah, ready for that? Ready? Aim? Or something? My goodness, we really shouldn't even try to do that. And also, whoa, you're ready. Wow, that's quick, and there you go. 湯が踏んだ寿司の壁うるさい頃は友達私の大好きな孤独に包まれて If only I didn't scream to make this something more awesome.汚れた手のひら冷えない墨よ幼い瞳は射抜いた不幸狂った秩序と不快な連鎖哀れな定めに砕けた命 I would never even try to think of that. I would never even try to think of that. Like, can't even people just try to get in that? Right! 臭いた花の中全ての光を失って叫んだ絶望は誰にも届かない聞かせてのね様奪った光のその訳を生まれた事実さも踏めたい筋の下 whatever, even try to think of that. I was just trying to think of even like, yeah, I think like for the second time I sing with this song, how actually getting better than that? Wow, don't even try to see the point in this thing. Yeah. I think like, yeah, with anyone who's just acquainted with Toho songs, and I think that you can actually figure out like which team this remix from. For the lack of better word to say about that. But to be fair, yeah, oh, this is just like Toho remix but metal. I couldn't even try to think of anything better than that, but otherwise, I cannot even try to know about anything else that happen. Wait, I'm just gonna be redundant with that. Well, damn, what a long guitar solo. That pretty much like, yeah, I think that this band is just basically like, just take what's best from Dragon Force and then just try to place them in Toho remixes and also original songs. Yeah, as long as you know that this riff, then you definitely know like which song this is just remixed from. I could actually just try to shake my scream a bit because, yeah, well, why not? Para tenita no kito, nizu ga kona ni hikaru rodo wo. Koko ga daisuki yo, yami wa natashi no sekai. No shiata no kasama, tsumota no rami no harashikata. Suteki na kau no ke wa sumetai sushi no shita. Kuru uta shitsujo to fukai na renunsa. Tarera ga tadouta horoka na matsuo. What? Wait. Yeah, so which is it a Shiba Yan song or Iosis or yeah, whatever Toho remix circles are there? I guess that's pretty much like based on your activity with Toho music fandom. I simply guess that I humbly guess that it must be a Shiba Yan song, but yeah, Shiba Yan. Okay, I could like guess that, but I also know like a number of other Toho fan music circles and artists like, yeah, do you know the group Iosys? IOSYS? Yeah. I also just try to allude, yeah, a while back I said that one of the singer and the former guitarist of one visual K band I know actually contribute to a Toho remix for that group. Yeah, if you really want to, then yeah, just wait until I got a Discord server and then I'm just gonna dump that to you. Dump that to everyone here. And also, well, oh, is that song with like repetitive vocals, like kind of like a Denpa song? That's I think that pretty much I might actually have a good time singing that, but provided that I don't even just try to laugh the hell out of myself trying to do some that kind of thing, or maybe like someone else laugh myself off just because of that. Well, yeah, everything is possible, so I cannot even try to say it for sure. And yet again, yeah, here comes another song. Yeah, this is just gonna be like non-stop karaoke sheet, and also wait, what? Oh my god. I guess that we're gonna... Yeah, so... It's almost over, so we're gonna have like 2 songs left here. So, yeah. We're gonna do it back to back. We gotta do it back to back. Okay? Gotta do it back to back. And then we're gonna sign off for the day. And also, speaking of Toho music, then, if you were given the opportunity to do a Toho song for karaoke, then, yeah, what should you choose? I bet that pretty much like you're just gonna say like you're just gonna pick a Shiba Yan record song and then just try to go with that. Even though, yeah, the whole ecosystem of Toho remixes runs kind of deep, so yeah, the sooner or later you might actually find something that is better than ոշ히վայան or more interesting than ոշ히վայան. And also, yeah, one thing about ոշ히վայան records is that for a while back, the infamous "Omaiwa mo shinderu" memes actually somewhat used a ոշ히վայան record songs, which is then ultimately get taken down. And I think that pretty much that meme. What a weird usage of Toho music for the meme. Nope. Nope. Wait, is that Morse code? Morse code? Like, are you just trying to type in Morse code or something? If that's Morse code, then pretty much I have nothing to say about that. Oh, so that's a ոշ히վայան song title, but yeah, but at the end of the day, are they actually writing that song title in Morse code or not? Oh, Morse code? Okay, I get it. So, I think that there must be some reason like why SOS is it's the simplest Morse code signal here. And also, I also recognize the 3 dashes is O in Morse code because I deduct that from, you know, Morse code notation for SOS. Yeah, just even think that I'm nerdy enough to learn Morse code, and even then, I also really want to just try to do some more Morse code in the future, or maybe. So what if I actually have a stream title written in nothing but Morse code? Would you actually just try to sell to that idea? But then anyway, yeah, here comes the second to last song. Prepare yourself. Yeah. Damn. like what kind of bad guy who's trying to make this kind of music? Yeah.手を伸ばしても届かぬ恋ガラスのくすを真しは見る時計の針が0時を指し粉の夢で涙みましょう醜い顔も私だからあなたの目に映らなくてお叩くとまるあへがむむれ腰は指差し笑う臭いと音立てて突き去るナイフ叫び声を投げるあなたほないてつけてと立ち来るけども誰にも届かない二人の世界小指まで食いしぎて真っ赤な糸でつながるのあなた以外の足なんて興味もないわ心も体の全部私の中で抜きてくのそして二人は永遠に結ばれたのでした。Like normally this band actually produced like some of the more electro rock oriented sounds, but yeah, they even have the guts to make a whole vampire sounding song through this song and also another song. But what's that another song? I think I will cover it in the next in the near future. つなぎ止めてた理性の枷いともたやすく溶け出す使命を捨てた心の鍵本性は抜け出した臭いと音立てて過ぎ去るナイフ誰を覚えただとかなた骨いた捨ててとなじくるけども誰にも届かない二人でそけい冷たい体を優しく抱き寄せ さよならのワルツ、朝までの泥を二度と離さない、私だけのもの、ずっとこのまま。思い出の身をして涙もここに置いてくの、これからはいつどんな時もずっと一緒なの、心も体も全部私の中で腐ってくの、そして二人は永遠に結ばれたのでした。Yeah, and also he needs supervised. Here we go. Okay, up to the final song we go. Up to the final song. Yay! And then we're gonna get over with this. So, okay, I really just even want that. I cannot just try to get over with that. Okay, kind of creepy, isn't it? Creepy. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, final song. Final song of the day. Let's go. Hello, この声が聞こえますか？いつかの僕から今日の僕へ。Hello, この声が聞こえますか？大切なことを忘れていませんか？ Let's go! 透明な朝を迎えるたび、視界を立てて前を向ける。限界だとか現実だとか死ぬまで知らぬでいいことばかりでこぼれ出した涙も消ゆと明日の覚悟を強くさせるんだ。破れた夢のその数だけ叶ってゆくべき夢がなるいつだって長にてやる。Hey! 無気限り夜に飲み込まれその度不安にとらわれる。それでも信じて立ち上がりそれでも願いをて食らいすぐのさ生きてくり身を失った時言葉と音が救ってくれた。日が暮れてもまだ登るけど後悔したくないに今しかないんだ。壁にぶち上がって去って壊して隠れたまた迷ってでもきっと離れてやる。 Hey! Teenage dream Teenage dream Teenage dream Teenage dream Na 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 na抱えなくなってきれるしなくなれば違うの見つけるしでもなんでこれじゃなきゃダメなんだ。不臭になればなるほどにほら僕らの世界は加速してくからほぎになる空傷つくし 失敗もサクセスも怖いけどでもきっとやればできるさ Teenage Dream 叶わなくても Teenage Dream 叶えてやるのさ Teenage Dream 足らなくても Teenage Dream 掴んでやるのさ Okay, toodles everyone. Here we come for the last time. ハローこの声が聞こえますか星の景色は最高だぜ Oh yeah